How much farther, Frank?
It shouldn't be too much further. We'll all be catching up pretty soon.
Shouldn't be too much trouble getting bent away from one lawman.
Don't you get too uppity. This ain't no ordinary lawman we're talking about. I've seen him in action. Now, once I see the layout, I'll tell you exactly what to do. Me and Jeb will ride into camp and distract him. We'll let Ben take all the chances. Besides, he's the one that went and did that fool thing and get caught. Hell, he ought to be the one to kill that marshal.
Thanks for riding along with me, Bob. It's one thing catching him and hauling him back, but toting that $20,000 around, I think I felt her kind of nervous.
Don't think anything of it. I'm glad you asked me to tag along. I just finished up a drive with Big Back Comfort's outfit, and I didn't have anywhere special really to go. Besides, you needed some help watching him. You're never going to get any rest while you're toting him along. I wouldn't want to shut my eyes for 10 seconds, no matter how good he was tied up, unless I knew somebody was keeping an eye on him.
Don't mind me, boys. I'm just as tame as a little lamb.
More like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Now that hurts my feelings, Marshal. Did I come along all peaceful when you fellows asked me?
Yeah. Sure, you came along peaceable after you put a bullet in each one of my deputies and I bent that harness hame over your head.
Now that you bring that up, Marshal, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You know, my head still hurts a mite. That was real unfriendly of you. I told you that I was on my way to turn that money in to proper authorities when them fellas caught me. Besides, I thought you three were bad men trying to rob me of all that money that I found.
Well, we'll be in sundown by tomorrow evening, and I'll be glad to get you locked up in one of their jail cells till that teller from Holby can come and identify you.
Well, that's just a waste of his time, Marshal. Like I told you, I just found that money. I mean, I wouldn't be in any whole bank robbery. Well, that sort of thing is just wrong.
Jim, you said 4 men held up the bank in Holby. Where do you suppose the other 3 are?
I imagine they'll be hunting him real hard by now, being as how he's the one that had all the money.
Good night, Marshal. I hope you sleep real good.
You know this country better than me. You say we're going to be in sundown tomorrow?
Yeah, but it'll be late tomorrow evening. Yep. You still got a fur piece to go. I wish we could go straight across there as the crow flies. I'd cut this trip darn near in half.
Why can't we just head straight there from here?
Well, there's a big ravine that cuts right straight between here and there, and you got to go all the way around it to get to sundown.
Looks like I better rustle us up some more wood.
Come on, camp.
Come on in.
Howdy. We were smelling your coffee from a long ways back. You'd be mighty grateful for a cup.
There ought to be plenty of it. Go ahead and help yourself. What's kept you men out riding so late tonight?
Well, we got a new job with the Flying T starting first thing in the morning. We thought we'd ride late, get there early.
Whoa, hey. Appreciate you keeping some distance between you and that gent there.
Why, is he dangerous?
You might say that.
Anything you say, Marshal. Hey, who is he?
He and 3 other fellers held up the bank over there in Holby.
You don't say. He does look like a bad hombre. His nose needs a mite narrow between the eyes. You know, you just can't be too careful these days. You can't be too careful, Marshal. When Jeb and I smelt that coffee cooking, he said he sure would like to have a cup. I says to Jeb, Jeb, can't be too careful. We might ride in that camp, be plumb full of outlaws and looking for somebody to rob. Marshal, you don't know how safe we felt when we walked into camp here and saw that big old shiny badge on you. Yes, sir. He sure is a bad one, all right. I'm glad we didn't run into a whole passel like him tonight.
Nah, I ain't all that bad. Like I've been trying to tell that marshal there. I just found all that money that he took off of me.
You mean you're guarding that prisoner and all that money by yourself? Marshal, you are one brave man.
What makes you think I'm alone?
Oh, come on, Marshal. We seen right away there wasn't but the 2 of you when we walked into camp. I tell you what, me and Jeb here, we'll stay and help you. Guard the prisoner and all that money. Maybe you can get a good night's sleep.
That's a mighty nice offer, boys, but I'll manage just fine.
Well, we try and do our civic duty.
Ben,
We walked into camp. Oh, come on, Marshal. We seen right away there wasn't but the 2 of you.
Frank says he'll leave your horse about a half a mile up the trail. He says we'll be waiting in sundown. Frank says after you take care of things here to meet us in sundown, he says you better be there and you better have the money.
Well, we were just trying to do our civic duty. Well, I tell you what, well, we insist. We just gotta stay and help you, don't we, Jeff?